Hi, this is Edward at sRs4xtrendrider.com, and in this short video I want to go over a winning Great British Pound US dollar trade that I did using Vladimir's sRs Trend Rider Forex System. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this trade I took on the Great British Pound US dollar. This was done on a 15-minute chart. This is the sRs Trend Rider system. So when you get the system, you're going to have a special indicator down here. Okay. And the other thing you're going to get is what's called the sRs Trade Management Robot. And I'll explain that in a little bit. So what happens is you'll get a signal, then you'll decide where you want to place your trade. This is kind of a hybrid system. So you get the signal, but you also have a say in where and when you take the trade, and where and when you put your stop loss. When I was playing around with the chart, the signals kind of got taken off here, but let me explain what happened. I got the signal and I decided to, I'm getting another signal there, but I got the signal and I decided to get in here at this level at 1.4991. Okay, and you see the trade got triggered here and started to move up. I had put my stop loss down here, so that was about a 24 pip stop loss. Okay, at that point, once I set up the trade, I put in my entry point and I put in my stop loss, I attached the sRs Trade Management Robot. Now what that does is it manages the trade for me. So at that point, once I'm in the trade, I can just walk away from the computer and the trade robot's going to take care of it for me according to the rules of the trading system. I find this to be very important because a lot of times people learn systems that are very powerful and they get you into a lot of good moves, but the people don't know how to manage the trade afterwards, and therefore they end up taking what would have been a winning trade and then it turns into a losing trade. So when you have this system, when you use this robot, it automatically is going to manage the trade for you according to what the rules are. So if you walk away from the computer, the trade robot takes care of it for you. Okay? So you have your trade robot on, and what this does, what the rules do, I put in a standard lot on this trade, and what the rules does is at half the distance of the stop loss value, so our stop loss value was 24, at half the distance of the stop loss value, which would be about 14 or so, the robot takes out 80% of your trade. So at this particular point, the robot took out 0.8 lots. So now you're in a winning trade. The interesting thing is it doesn't move the stop loss up, which is very good a lot of times, because sometimes price can move back down on you and then move back up. In this case, it didn't happen. It just continued up. But even if price moved down and took your stop out at the original stop loss, you're still going to make money because there's only 2 lots coming down, or 0.2 lots coming down against you, and you've already taken out 0.8 lots at the given target. Now you still have 0.2 lots in the trade. Okay? You've already taken profit. You already have a profitable trade irregardless of what happens. And now you have 0.2 lots still in the trade. And what this does is it'll continue as long as these moving averages don't cross below the green one. It's going to keep you in the trade. As soon as this crosses below, it's going to take you out of the trade. So right now, I'm sitting at about 116, 117 pips of profit, and it's still going up. Where it's going to stop, I don't know. I'm just going to let the trade management robot take care of it for me. When this starts coming down and these lines cross over and the direction of the little mini trend has changed, then it's going to take me out. Okay? I just thought this was a nice example of what kind of trades you get into and how the system manages the trade afterwards. And I want you to think about this. How many times have you gotten into a trade and then you did not manage the trade the way it was supposed to be, and you took a winning trade and turned it into a losing trade? This system of taking out a large portion at half your stop loss value and then letting the rest run is very, very powerful. And the fact of the matter is, if you use the trading robot, you can't mess it up because it's going to take care of it for you. So I just wanted to show you how this system, the sRs trading system, gets you into nice trades and then manages the trades. As you can see, the sRs Trend Rider identifies high probability trades that go with the trend. Everybody knows how important that is. This is a hybrid Forex system that combines the best of automated and manual Forex trading. This really is the difference between a lot of other systems in this system. It's not just see an arrow, place the trade, but it combines the best of automation and the best of manual trading. And the sRs Trade Management Robot manages the trade automatically according to the rules so you don't mess it up. This to me is the absolute favorite feature of this system. And I think a lot of systems out there, people mess them up. They get into good trades and then they start losing, or they don't manage it properly afterwards. They don't stick to the rules of the exit. With this trade management robot, that problem is taken care of. And I think that's one of the reasons that more people are going to be successful with the sRs Trend Rider system from Valdimir than, other systems that they probably have tried. So if you want more information about this, go to www.srsforextrendrider.com and I'll have more information for you there.